Hello everyone, this is Terrence of the tskjesusfreak.com website, vlog, slash YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how and what I use, what apps do I use for productivity. So there's really 4 apps that I use for productivity. So I use Evernote, I use BlackBerry Task and BlackBerry Note, and then I also use LibreOffice Spreadsheet as my productivity apps that I use. And so they're different for each different thing. So Evernote is really simple, easy to use. I just primarily use that as my sermon notes. It's really great for especially sermon note taking. And then I also use, so that's like the first one that I'm going to talk about. And then I use BlackBerry Note just to take simple notes. Like, hey, if it's something that I need to like note out, I use BlackBerry Notes, and it's not a big deal if I lose my phone, or if my phone dies or whatever. It's not a big deal. And then also tasks. Tasks are for the ones that I need to use. I need to do this or that, like the stuff that I need to do daily or weekly, or even sometimes monthly. But usually monthly. I don't really have monthly tasks, so to speak. The only monthly task that I really have is now that financial management, like where I pay all my bills one day a month. So one day a month I pay all my bills, and I'm deciding that the 15th of every month is the day that I pay all my bills, even if I have 15 or 15 or so days to pay my bills. But I'm deciding that the 15th is going to be the day that I pay everything. And so I have that in that regards. So I got that cornered because I'm restructuring my financial situation. I'm buying a condo, so I'm liquidating a lot of my stocks. And then also, plus, so there's a lot going on in my specific financial situation. I'm doing okay. My bills are paid, and so I'm not worried about, and I'm not even worried about my job necessarily, just because it's a public school job, custodian. And then I'm also taking on another custodial job. So I'm gonna have 2 custodial jobs, one private, one in the private sector and one in the public sector, so to speak. Anyways, so I have Evernote, and then like tasks are specifically for like the daily stuff and the weekly stuff. And then what I use for my finances is basically using that as a my LibreOffice LibreOffice spreadsheet. So the spreadsheets, I really enjoy spreadsheets. I go bonkers, and my Christmas is between my Christmas is like the end of February to the end of May, really, where I get to pour in all this. Like, I get to like examine a bunch of companies, and I use a spreadsheet to help me do that. And so I plug in my numbers, I look at various other information that I want to know, and I go from there. And so that's kind of my and then I'll also use my spreadsheet to basically do my finances. And so I was very unhappy with all the financial apps out there. Yeah, sure, it makes it automated, but for me, I gotta pour in a lot more time and a lot more effort into that, because the more time and effort I put into that, the more I'm on track on my finances and my financial goals. And so in that aspect, yeah, I'm very, very hands-on. I don't want it automated. And then plus the fact that I have to let someone else to see my finances besides my bank, is kind of, I I never really liked that aspect. I tried different apps like that, and I did like I did make connections in the past with my former bank, um, and so I did switch banks. But yeah, so that's kind of the whole spiel on my take on productivity apps. And so it's a little past 5 minutes. Um, Thank you so much for hearing me out and what productivity apps that I use. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thanks.